So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're underway from Soldier Field. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Williams from the gun. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Goff taken right to the air. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked by T.J. Edwards. 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the half go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. And And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, it's Gibbs. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Buying some time right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. As his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Again, right side for Swift. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Williams again. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. Finds him over the middle. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Goff. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Goff to the air now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air yet again, Williams. To the middle, Loveland hauls it in. The 30! The 10! And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-point lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
16 yards. And the Lions first down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Goff on first and 10. That's completed right side. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. Now Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
We go, tonight. Right 20. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turbo.
Second and 6 now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Williams flushed out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Again, it's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Keeps himself upright. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Running with Swift out of the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 17. Has his man. It's Odunze. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Williams set to pass. Catch made by Loveland. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and goal, Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now Williams. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. To throw is Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. Got for big yards on the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
4 down.
On 1st down, it's gone. Throwing the out route complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 38-yard line.
From the 38. He rolls to his right. Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Katie, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, lift, 80.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, gone. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Goff. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Second and 3 now. Again, Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw by Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. And someone steps in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Play action here with Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. At the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Bears 24.
Fox now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down. 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams from the gun. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw is Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's brought down by Terrion Arnold. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Bears 31. Lions 28.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard hot route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. And this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute. These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now Williams, headed out right. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Carlos Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Obama, ready? 4 down.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, Gall. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Rolling out to his left. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Goff working from the pistol. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams to throw on first. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams will look to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. To the air yet again, Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears holding on to a field goal lead. Second and 3 now. Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
They're going to pass it here. Force that to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He brings it in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready tonight.
He'll look to throw it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Connor Gordon.
On it, man.
Outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? She said, if you could make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you could make me dance, I'll stay forever. So
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.